What up? What up, Tube? JJ Rome 185. Want to make this quick video about IT jobs and are they reliable financially, long term? I've I have watched the news and looked at, and have been looking at all of these layoffs going on in the private IT sector. Private meaning not government, you know, not state, not local. Jobs like Google, Apple, Amazon, Oracle, you know, Verizon, Netflix, those are private sector jobs. I've noticed that the mass layoffs that have been happening in the private sector. I know Trump has laid off a shitload of people in the public sector, but I'm talking about private sector. Um, Me personally, I've been in the industry for like 23 years, and it's been a roller coaster of at will private sector jobs that you have for a brief moment in time, and then without notice, they just lay you off. And that's that at will employment bullshit that needs to change in this country. There needs to be some legislature to change at will employment because that's an old system that needs updating, plain and simple. If you've been laid off, keep your head up, persevere. Hopefully, jobs will start to open up eventually. But the job market right now is shit, and the IT industry, you know, is getting a job is shit. So the purpose of this video was to let people know that can you rely on an IT job, private sector financially, long term? And the answer is no, you can't, because of the uncertainty. You have a job, you're not doing anything wrong, you're busting your ass, you putting all the work in, you getting your hustle in, you're doing everything, you're checking all the boxes, and then just like that, boom, you're laid off for whatever reasons, or whatever reasons they want to paint your image as. They could say, oh well, he was late one time, so we had to let him go. Some bullshit like that. If they want to get rid of you, they're gonna paint you in any light so that they can justify getting rid of you. That's what I'm talking about. Anything, like bad employees who don't do work. I mean, I ain't got no love for you, because I'm one of those people who bust their ass, put the work in, check all the boxes, do everything I need to do to do my job. But at the same time, that's not enough, because it's at will employment. They can get rid of you for any reason at any time. I repeat, excuse my throat. They can get rid of you at any time for any reason. Any reason. Why? Because it is an at will employment. That needs to change. So, can you rely on private sector IT jobs long term? You cannot. Why? Because for the very reason I just mentioned. Employers will get rid of you for any reason at any time. Budget's low, company not doing well, company product not doing well, whatever bullshit reason, and they will just do it. For example, I got laid off a couple years ago, back in 2018. The weekend after I buried my uncle. I mean, that's talk about bad timing and poor taste. The company I was at knew I lost my uncle, but they still laid people off that very Monday. They didn't give a shit. So this is what I'm talking about. And it's been like this, not only for me, but the people I know in this particular industry. It's been a roller coaster. You're working, then you're not working. You're working, not working. Working, not working. Can't rely on it. So you have to figure out other forms of income. If and if you have other careers, you would have to juggle both. Yeah, I would say put IT as a secondary or tertiary career and focus on on your primary career because it's unreliable. Plain and simple. I mean, if you have a public sector job, I don't have any experience in that, but I heard you tend to stay there for long term, but I wouldn't know. That's a topic for someone else. But I just wanted to put that out there. If you're not working, keep your head up, persevere, push through these hard times as humanly possible. You know, keep your sanity. Don't go out there and start robbing people or doing any dumb shit. If you have another means of income, do it. If you have another career, go to the other career, and just leave IT, as a second option or third option because right now it's not reliable, long term. And considering all the changes that they say, this AI, machine learning, fad. That's what I call it because all monkey see monkey do. All these companies are just following each other, thinking that they're going to use AI for this, that, and not this, that, and the third, and then as a result, they're just laying off people to make room for the AI. Yet they don't know what the fuck they want to do with AI, so they just lay people off. That's stupid. That shows poor leadership and incompetence, in my opinion. That's pretty much it. Keep your head up, people who are laid off. All right, later.